Hi guys, coming to you with my April favorites video, as always showing you everything that I loved throughout the month of April. In addition to that, this month there is going to be a little giveaway at the end, so be sure to stay tuned for that, but let's go ahead and get started. Because I'm coming to you a little bit later this month, I feel like I've already talked to death a few products that I had included on my list to include this month. So if you're curious about other things that I love this month, I will link below my Sephora VIB recommendations along with a recent vlog, because I talked about a bunch of products, but I've talked about them in both of those videos. I didn't want to repeat myself over again. Anyways, I finally tried a foundation that you have all been recommending to me for years and years and years and years, and I haven't done a full review on this, so my apologies. I normally don't include a foundation in a favorites video if I can't link below and show you why I love it, but I figured I would just say it and then the review will be coming and you can see it in action. But it is the, no surprise here, Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I don't know what took me so long to try this. I've been wearing the shade Honey and I feel like the shade match looks really good. I wore it for the most part when I wasn't wearing the NARS tinted moisturizer, which I had planned to include in here, but I'm not, but here I am mentioning it anyways. When I wasn't wearing that, I was wearing this and I really love it. You are right. I love the concealer. I'm really enjoying the powder as well. And this is a really beautiful foundation. I can see why people love it so much, but I'll stop talking about it now. I just wanted to kind of update you and let you know I have been really enjoying it. And stay tuned. In the next 2 weeks or so, I will review this fully so you can see it in action, but you were right, it is very good. So I have a Bougie Radiance spray and I have a Budget Radiance spray. They're both a little bit different, both in terms of the finish and the kind of effect that they give, but also very different in price range depending on where your wallet is at. So the first one that I'm going to mention is from Wet n Wild. This is their Photo Focus Rose 3-in-1 base. That is the French side. 3-in-1 primer, prep, set, and refresh. And I think that this absolutely can do all three of those things. It lays down a really nice base if you're looking to add a little moisture onto your skin before foundation. I enjoy it to set my face, and it could absolutely be used as a refresh spray as well. I wouldn't say that this is something that totally adds a bunch of longevity to my makeup wear, but I think it makes it look really good. If you have a lot of powderiness on your skin, if you have dry skin, if you're looking to add a lot of glow but there's no shimmer in this, this is a really nice product. Also crazy affordable, and I don't feel like it makes me greasy, but at the same time it is adding a lot of glow, so it's not going to help with any greasiness, if that makes sense. So they do have a mattifying setting spray. I haven't actually tried that, but I've been really enjoying this. I like the rose. It also comes in cucumber and in coconut. Then the Bougie spray that I've been loving is from Dior. The Air Flash foundation is stunning. It's one of those high-end kind of cult following foundations with good reason. It is beautiful. It is so light on the skin, looks so good in person, in video, in photo. I feel like a lot of people use it on their wedding day. So I was curious to try this. This is the Air Flash Radiance Mist. It's a primer and setting spray, long lasting airbrush radiance. This one is for medium to dark skin tones. And like I said, I think I did use this in Instagram Picks My Makeup. So if you want to see it in action, I will link that down below. I was a little scared about the medium to dark skin tones because I was like, I don't really want to put a bronzy thing all over my face, but it doesn't do that. If you have really deep skin, I don't know. But the thing I noticed about this versus the Wet n Wild is this is a bit of a softer glow, and it is definitely more airbrush. I don't know if it's the ingredients in here, if it's a silicone or something, but it definitely kind of smooths the skin and adds radiance, while the Wet n Wild is a little bit more intense and less airbrush. It could get shiny, I feel like. This is a little bit more of a subdued glow, but like I said, higher price tag. And you're gonna get a nicer mist on this as well. The mist is gorgeous. It is scented, so if you don't like the scent of Dior products, definitely stay away. There is a, I don't know if it's translucent or for light skin tones, but that exists as well. But like I said, there's not a ton of color in here, but this definitely makes your face look really good. It's just one of those products. It's the same as the YSL Touche Éclat primer. I'm like, what is this? It's got gold flecks in it. And then I put it on, I was like, wow, yeah, things are better. It's not that it's inexplicable why your face looks better. It definitely adds an airbrush glow, but it's just a little something. I don't know, there's something in some high-end products where you're like, okay, I kind of get it. But this is definitely really, really beautiful. But if you're like, Samantha, that's way too much, maybe give the Wet n Wild a go. Now I had to mention this mascara combo. I have mentioned both of these products a ton of times, but I continue to use these, so it continues to be a favorite, even though I've mentioned it in favorites videos before. Dun, 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 dun. It is the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara Primer, which I have talked this to death, absolutely to death. But I have been loving to pair it with the L'Oreal Mascara, the Unlimited. I mentioned this in a favorites video a little while back, loving it, love it on its own, and I was loving it in combination with the Marc Jacobs eyelash primer. But then I tried it with this. And this is even better, and this costs like $6 Canadian. It's so available, it's so good, and I really love the two of these together. It's what I'm wearing on my lashes now. I haven't worn any other mascara basically for the past month and a half. Like, I've been trying other things, but whenever I want things to look like really good, this is exactly what I go for. So long, tons of volume, and I had a few people I think comment and were like, well, you already have great lashes. And I'm like, yeah, but this makes them look even better. And there are mascaras that I hate, and I mean, I don't know, I just think they're really good. I think you should try them. They're a great price, especially this. This is so, so cheap. I feel like it's because it's one of those products that's been just around forever. And no matter, I've tried this with a million different mascaras now, and I love it with every single one that I've tried. But the pairing of these two together is just gorgeous. I have been quite into glosses lately and wearing this a lot. This is actually in the shade Mykonos Sunrise. It is from Buxom, and these came out in addition to those blushes that I never shut up about. The blush that I love is in the shade Mykonos. This is also in Mykonos. It doesn't have that much color in it. There's a few different shades in the range, just a little bit, but this is their full-on plumping lip cream. So it does have a little bit of pigmentation in there, but it's quite glossy. It definitely kind of tingles and stings a little bit because it does have that kind of plumping effect. I'm happy with the plumpness of my lips, so that's not really what I'm looking for. It's not a bad bonus, I guess. It doesn't like make my lips much bigger than what they are because I'm happy with the size, like I said, but I just love the finish on the lips. I love that it adds a little bit of color. I love that it adds a really juicy look to the lips, and it's quite thick, so it sticks around for a while, and it also layers really nicely on top of other lipsticks. So I have been doing that too, and I want to just put like a little bit of peachiness in the center with not a bunch of color but add gloss. These have been really nice, and I feel like people have loved Buxom lip products for a very long time. I'm a little newer to them, but I've definitely been loving this formula. I've repurchased this product, which I used quite a while back and really loved. I wanted to revisit it again because I want to do a video on like toners and also like probably textured skin type stuff. So this is from Paula's Choice. It is the Skin Perfecting 2% BHA liquid salicylic acid for all skin types. This is, again, a really kind of popular cult product. I think it's about $25 to $30, so not super high end, but also not drugstore prices either, but very effective product. Paula's Choice makes beautiful beautiful skincare. This says it creates a radiant, even toned skin, reduces redness and builds collagen, unclogs pores, diminishes enlarged pores. For me, I feel like, again, this is just another one of those products where my skin looks better, and there's barely any ingredients in here. There's like under 10 ingredients. There's water, methyl, I mean, okay, I'm not gonna list it all off, but there's like very few ingredients in here. If you do have a super sensitive skin type, I don't think that this might be like that this would really be for you, although it does say all skin types, and Paula's Choice is known to be for more sensitive skin types, but I know she has some really, really good toners for like redness and things like that. But if you have normal to oily skin type, if you have acne, if you have clogged pores, if you have textured skin, just generally problematic skin, this is such a good product to invest in. I really noticed a difference when I used it on my skin, like say 2 or 3 years ago when I was using it, and now that I've introduced it back into my routine, I have really been liking it again. Paula's Choice, I've always ordered it online, had no problems shipping to Canada. I've never paid any fees or anything like that, and if you become like a big time addict of it, you can actually kind of, it's not like a subscription, but basically you can be like, oh, send this to me like every 3 months, and I think you might get a little discount that way. I'm not totally sure, but either way, this is a beautiful product. This is the older packaging. They actually they started sending me product recently, and they sent me this, but it's in like new packaging. They kind of redesigned it, looks really nice. But this one I bought myself, it's in the older packaging, and it's fragrance free, no animal testing, no added dyes, and non-irritating. So maybe that is good for sensitive skin. I don't know, sensitivity is one of those things that's like, well, what are you sensitive to? You know what I mean? Anyways, a product that I haven't really used a product like this much, but now I'm addicted to it and I want to try more of them, is a foot cream. And this is the Cake Beauty Cakewalk Minty Buttered Oil Intensely Conditioning, Totally to Die For Rich Reviving Foot Pretty Cream. Foot cream. This is cruelty-free. It's also Canadian, which is a super, super exciting thing. And the first ingredient in here, or sorry, the top ingredients in here are sunflower oil, avocado oil, sweet almond oil, and it's so, like, my feet, like, I haven't had a pedicure in quite some time, and this is really nice. Like, if you have super rough feet that, like, need to be exfoliated, you might need to start there and then put this on, but I've been putting this on my feet every night. No parabens, no phthalates, no GMOs, and it's truly, truly making my feet super smooth. Like, leading into summer, perfect time to try something like this. And I don't know, I never would have picked up a foot cream, but I really feel like this is doing something for me, so I wanted to mention it to you. But yeah, I recommend you pick this up. I'm pretty sure it's available at Shoppers Drug Mart. I'm not sure where else, but yeah, I don't know, that really took me by surprise. And then the last product that I want to mention, and one that is up for grabs for a giveaway, is from Vichy, and I love their skincare. I love their Mineral 89 serum, so good. So I was really excited to try this. This is the Lift Active Hyalu Mask. This has hyaluronic acid in here, which is so good for your skin, and I love this. It's super, super lightweight. It's a mask, but you can leave it on for like 10 or 15 minutes, and you can kind of wipe off the excess and leave the rest on. I honestly just kind of leave it on fully because I just treat it like an overnight mask. It's not sticky, you just don't put like a ton of it on your face. Really softening on the skin, really plumps, really hydrates, but if you have an oilier skin type, it's not going to feel sticky or heavy on your skin. So I really love the texture of this. Again, Vichy, it's kind of has that like bouncy, I don't know, it has a really, really interesting texture. It says, yeah, I'll apply a thin layer for 5 minutes, remove excess with a damp cotton pad. Yeah, I just put it on my face and just leave it on overnight. No, that's not what they advise. But yeah, really, really beautiful, moisturizing, great for oily skin, but I think any skin type would enjoy this. I've seen other people posting about it who have more mature skin who really like it. Really, really beautiful. So up for grabs. I will leave a link down below to enter. It is only open to Canadians, however, because Vichy Canada are the people who are organizing the actual giveaway, and they're going to be sending out the prize. But I do international giveaways all the time, and Canadians, we don't get very much, okay? So let us have this. Be sure to enter down below. It is a gorgeous mask, so I would love for one of you to be able to try it. Really like that, and I love, like I said, their Mineral 89. I have talked about that before and recommended it a bunch if you are looking for a serum that's hydrating for oily skin. But that's not what we're talking about right now. I will have that linked down below. But thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!